Hello there, it's Leanne here, and I'm going to talk to you about what you can do to make sure that your kids grow up to feel worthy and valued. So, if you want your kids to grow up to feel worthy and valued, it starts with you feeling worthy and valued. Did you know that I was going to say that? Are you thinking, holy crap, Leanne, they've got no chance as I hate myself? Don't worry if you feel like that. I've got you, babes. You are never ever too old to start this journey of you loving and accepting yourself. It's also not your fault if you constantly criticize yourself and are your own worst enemy, because you are the product of your parents and their parents. And I'm guessing that no one taught them how to love themselves. My mum showed me unconditional love and I had an amazing childhood, but she always felt inferior and never felt good enough. So guess what? I grew up feeling exactly the same. I've always been confident, as in I could walk into a room and chat to anyone, but deep inside I always felt like I wasn't good enough, and that played out in every single aspect of my life in terms of relationships, careers, choices, and boundaries. Me not feeling good enough has absolutely held me back and made my life so much more difficult than it needed to be. And I did not want that for my girls. I didn't want them to be held back by this perpetual feeling of not being good enough. And that feeling was one of the major catalysts for me to go on my own self-worth and self-love journey. And it's also why I'm so passionate about you feeling good enough. Because when you feel good enough, you create this beautiful ripple effect for your kids. And I'm not going to say this to scare you, but your kids are learning and listening and watching behaviors and patterns from you. So you might be saying all the right things like, I love you no matter what size you are, but if you're standing in front of the mirror and you're picking yourself apart because of your shape and size, then they're going to take that behavior on board too. However, if you stand in front of them and you love yourself no matter what, then that is what they're going to learn to do too. If you believe that you're worthy of an amazing life, then they're going to believe that about themselves too. If you feel comfortable nourishing yourself, then your kids are going to feel comfortable nourishing themselves too. If you feel comfortable saying no and setting boundaries, then your kids are going to feel comfortable saying no and setting boundaries. Honestly, babes, there is no better time than right now for you to start the journey of you learning to love yourself. Your life will get a serious glow up when you believe that you're worthy of it all, because you are. And this journey of you becoming the best version of yourself is one of the best things that you can spend your time, energy, and money on. My coaching program will help you to turn the volume down on your inner critic, cultivate self-love, and find what makes you feel alive. It's an investment for you, yes, but it's also an investment for your kids and their kids. Check out the links below to find out how you can join in. I'd love to have you with us.